I have been trekking for a couple of years now. Everest Base Camp, Annapurna Base Camp, Langtang, Sandakpur, Zuku Valley, and many more. Most of these treks were convenient. The food was ready, the tea house were warm, and the network connection a few minutes away. You walk, you eat, you rest, and repeat. But I started feeling like something was missing. I craved something raw, something that would push me. Not necessarily solo, but something alpine. Something where I had to pitch my own tent, cook my own food, and rely entirely on myself. This is Dr. Mayur, and join me on my trek to North Annapurna Base Camp. We started our journey from Beni to Hamkola, and as we passed through Tatupani, the roads turned narrow and rocky. But what we saw along the way made it worth it. Breathtaking mountains, cascading waterfalls, and tiny villages carved into the hillsides. It wasn't just a ride, it was a glimpse into the raw, untamed beauty of Nepal. We have just reached Hamkola. So, this is the starting point from where we're going to start our trek. So, till now from Pokhara, we had been on a jeep and we drove for at least around 7 to 8 hours. Is an area from where we are going to start our trek towards the North ABC. Today's target is to reach Gupha, a distance of roughly 12 kilometers. The trail kicks off with a steep start, a long stretch of stairs that really test your legs right from the beginning. As we climb higher, the landscape starts to change. We pass by few waterfalls and even cross few gentle streams flowing down the hill. The sound of running water and fresh forest air keeps us going. Midway through the trail, we reach one of the most stunning spots of the day, a magical waterfall called Futfute Jharna. The water here is heavenly blue and crystal clear. It's like something straight out of a dream. We decided to stop here for lunch. Just some simple ramen. But with a view like that, even instant noodles feel like five-star meal. After our peaceful break, we continued our journey towards Gupha. Since we are doing a camping style trek, reaching the site before sunset is important. Our goal was to be there around 3:30 to 4 p.m. So we had enough time to set up our tent, gather some firewood, and start preparing for dinner before it gets dark. After a quick breakfast, we packed up and set off for the most awaited part of our journey, the North Annapurna Base Camp. The trail today was roughly 12 kilometers, but the terrain was rougher and more demanding. It took us nearly 6 to 7 hours to reach our destination. Along the way, we passed through two notable points, Basket Mela and Sunkola. Somewhere after Sunkola, we decided to stop and cook our lunch. It was a simple meal of pasta, but out there in the middle of Himalayas, it tasted just perfect. After lunch, we trekked for another 1.5 hours, and then we finally reached North Annapurna Base Camp, one of the most beautiful base camp I have ever seen in my life. The moment I reached there, I was just speechless, surrounded by towering Himalayan peaks, glaciers, and absolute silence. The entire base camp has a mystical vibe. It's raw, it's untouched, and it fills you with this deep sense of peace. I remember just standing there, taking it all in, feeling tiny and grateful at the same time. When your legs are tired, when your mind says give up, a single view, a gust of cold mountain wind, or a smile from a stranger on the trail changes everything. If life ever feels stuck, go on a trek. The mountains have a way of teaching you how to live again. I have taken my step. Now it's your turn.